finish this.
Well, I hope you're aware of the consequences. Where are you going?
Me.
Maybe Dutch caught wind of things. That informant better not have been lying to us. Keep your eyes open.
They are open. I don't see nothing.
It doesn't feel right. This place is usually teeming with lowlifes. Did you hear that? Go see what's happening up there. I'll wait here. Hurry, there's somebody up there.
What the fuck? I don't know. Yeah, jeez. God, shut up.
Over here!
We need to clear a path out of here.
Christ, that was close!
I see him.
Come on! I've seen tougher nursemaids!
You're making a big mistake. Don't stop now! Surrender now! All of them. Come on, let's head for the pier.
There! Come here, boy!
Idiot. The army is on its way! What the hell's happening?
I keep on your blood before the next What the hell? Don't make me kill you now! I will give you a quick death.
Hurry before any more of them show up! We just want Vanderlyn!
Come here!
Who's this? What in God's name is going on?
Marston, lift this fellow into the back seat.
Christ alive! What the hell happened down there?
It was a trap. They were waiting for us.
And who is this savage? A prisoner?
This is the informant, sir.
Do you speak English?
Yes, he does, sir. He's the informant,
Don't get
Nostus.
snarky with me, Fordham.
We found him tied up on the boat. Then they jumped us.
Nice of you to help us out. Hell of a plan sending in 2 men to take on an entire gang of outlaws, especially when one of them's an office clerk, or social secretary or some such.
Just shut your mouth.
Let's skip it.
Come on, not now.
What's wrong?
I don't know. The motor.
Oh my good God!
What? Oh yeah, sir. Enemy still. Fuck.
Stop that!
We're lucky to be alive. We should take the Indian to Professor McDougal. See what he can get out of him.
Good idea, sir.
I just can't communicate with them. Here we are. Thank God for that.
So, this is the office of an anthropologist named McDougal.
Walk around with such a dry
Old man
pecker.
Carruthers got 101 cats in that hellhole. Stinking there.
Of all the peculiar... Heavens above!
That Alex T. Davenport eradicator soap will strip grime from an anvil. Believe me.
Well, if it ain't Marston, ain't it?
Run, pal.
All right there.
Howdy. How are you?
Reliable jewelry don't take back.
I know. Take care.
Mr. Marston?
Someone told me that the town
Thanks.
idiot is coming and learned to read.
You look like a blackjack player. Handsome blackjack player.
How, you want a good time? Well, if it ain't Marston, ain't it?
That's enough, Who else wants some? I'm afraid my need is now greater than yours. Don't think you'll be wanting this no more, friend. Whiskey.
Oh, yes, I know about you. I do. They say Mr. Fortescue was born a woman back in Ireland. I finally discovered why they call this town Blackwater. It ain't nice. Someone told me that the town idiot is going to learn to read.
Good to see you. Keep
When
an
I
eye
had
out
a
for that
crime
leather
situation
slapper,
under
John
control,
Marston.
I asked myself,
Trouble.
How you feeling? You want more?
You know what's good for you.
no gun! No gun!
Just a little something for my trouble.
No man messes with Lawman, Randolph, and Knox.
Hey, cowpuncher, let me see them
These
guns.
cards are ready for you.
You're that guy who kills people. How are you doing?
Eastern. 77-year-old dude that's just been through hell, been everything in the kitchen sink thrown at him, and he still made it. Like, again, you know me, I have not been the biggest Trump apologist by any means. My first choice, I'm all behind it now, 100%. More than I ever have been behind a candidate ever because of what's going on. Yeah. But for him to be able to come out and still give that coherent of a message, I was impressed by that. Just the fact that he was probably not slept in the last month. Yeah. He comes out, no one wrote that speech for him. No, he just did. A little more direct, sure, that would have been great, but I mean, I'm splitting hairs here a little bit, but I just all really the way skirting this.
Okay, let's see what you got.
That was the funny part because you know he's dancing around it. He's angry. He wants to. People like Donald Trump. No, in this case, that if he gets up on the stand,
Still hunting that giant grizzly in tall trees.
Those facts had nothing to do. Nothing whatsoever to do with this case.
That's all good.
And they did it. Trump is smart for
I'm
not
not sure.
testifying.
Show me what you got.
Also, no cameras in the courtroom. People basically have to write what he said down and bring it out. Maybe they can record it.
That should
audio
do it.
recordings. I don't know. I haven't heard any of those, so I don't think you can as well. I think you have to just write it. They can give doing text messages basically on CNN of what's going on. He didn't have any possible chance of getting his narrative out. And by the way,
Bit of poetic justice for me, Cornelius Wolf, killing you in a
to
duel.
get his message out. $39
It'd be
million
my pleasure.
says he's doing just
Come on,
fine.
then.
It's
Best
the same
get this
way they
over with
can
and
take away
kill
that
you
he
good.
can't string a sentence together, and then they'll defend
For 45 minutes he did.
the former vice president for being vigorous and youthful and blah. And we have a clip from him, Spry, also 2 days ago. I want to watch this, and you tell me if you think this is vigorous. Okay.
Biopic. We do actually have leaked concept footage that unfortunately has already made its way online.
His face hurts Where's his glasses? He can't see without his glasses. Put his glasses on.
4 years after his death, there will be a St. George Floyd biopic. So this is in the works right now. The title that they're working with is George Floyd,
By mistake, sir.
Daddy Changed the World.
He was a father?
Well, his daughter, Gianna Floyd, and her mother, Roxy Washington, will be executive producers. That's going to be great. It's glad to know they have people with experience.
Yeah.
Because we are excited. We are excited. The world. Is this what they say? We are excited. The world will. Yeah. The world will see the real jovial and loving George we know.
Time to do our bit for
Right?
humanity, Mr. Marston.
Say the film will humanize him, embody the essence of his life, and hopefully reignite efforts to pass the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act. It's time for justice and equality for all. I agree in justice and equality for
I
all.
understand we have a
I think
mutual
that,
interest in Mr. Vanderlyn.
All people
You gonna
should
kill him
equally
too?
Kill him?
knock
Good
down a
God,
speedball
no.
of 3 times a week dose of amphetamine.
Fascinates me.
And then not do what cops say. Yeah, exactly, for 12 minutes. We do actually have leaked concept footage that unfortunately has already been
White man living among nations. A civilized mind turned savage. It's reverse integration or recovery. Great waves of euphoria. Anyway, yes, some kind of Robin Hood tale of naivete and betrayal, if I remember
his wife
correctly.
claims that
We ran in the gang
being in
together,
Minnesota was to
Professor.
work and drive trucks.
You try to read
Now,
too
that
much
is hard
into
to-
it.
I don't know if
It's
you've
my
heard of
job
the,
to read too much into everything, dear boy.
Also, you know, it's almost as though being high on fentanyl, meth, and THC is worse than a couple of beers with the boys. You're driving a truck.
Yeah.
Been to a pilot station. See, meth seems to be good.
Okay, all right.
Seems to be
Keeps you awake, right?
yeah, it's like taking
It's a yeah.
a thing you snip and breathe up. That's true.
Makes sense. All right. That's why they sell it in county clubs.
It's a boner.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to drive trucks when you have a long rap sheet, including aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon. And by the way, there was a small child in the home that George Floyd invaded when he did this. Now, again, many people on the right say that George Floyd held a pregnant woman at gunpoint.
These trees are quite
For pregnant belly.
foreboding,
That's
Nastan.
not true.
Are
He
you
did rob
sure
a
this
woman
is
at
the right
gunpoint
way?
and her child was there,
It's
present,
rather
which I think is
dark.
bad enough.
Ain't you never
The man
seen
with a
trees
very long
before?
rap sheet
I
did
thought
not
you were a
live
brave
with his
cultural
wife or
explorer.
daughter.
It's
The
this
man
way,
who was hiding beyond belief, though,
Good Lord,
dealing with
no.
police
I
officers
rarely leave my
before
room.
he believed
I
it was
explode
12
with the
minutes
mind,
beforehand.
Mr.
Put
Marston.
in a car,
Enjoy
gave
it while
him air
you still
conditioning.
can. Soon you will have cut down all of these trees.
Of course he
Me?
did, but to
Or
try
are you
and
making
make
a
this man
sweeping
out to be a
statement about the white
jovial,
man in general?
There is no
dad
respect
is
for the
anything
land
but-
anymore.
It's about
I'm
just
sensing
trying
some
to say that Donald
hostility,
Trump wants to
Nastas.
create the fourth
Some
right.
anger. Talk me through this primal emotion,
They're
where
able
it's
to
coming
find
from.
for the film.
Don't worry about
+1 titles for the upcoming George.
Come on, easy up.
here.
3.
Climb the rest of the way.
Oh, that was taken.
It's taken.
It is.
That's
That's scary.
Yeah, that's the thing. Number 6, Josh.
No miracles
Come on!
East 38th
I
Street.
see a spot where we can climb up.
The holiday film.
Yeah.
Wow.
George Floyd, 7+1 biopic titles. Number 5, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Minutes. Dad, I don't
See
know
if you can
wrong.
find another route, Mr. Marston. I will have a look around.
I think they'll still have that. He'll make an appearance.
Wasn't it 13? Maybe he's driving trucks, not Lincolns.
7+1 George Floyd biopic titles. The chat will let us know if this is acceptable. Number 4, Gerald. Furious George. Well, I hear he was...
I was jovial. That's what I was told.
I heard that he was jovial.
It's messed up, Gerald.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
I've seen the video. 7+1 titles. Number 3, Dead Crooks Society. See, these seem unoriginal as far as the titles.
There's a cave over here. Might go through or up the mountain.
What was number 2?
Number 2, The Color Purple.
No.
No, I'm pretty sure we had 21 Drug Street.
Yeah, we had 21 Drug Street, Tim.
Or maybe it was, they gave me the wrong one. That might have been No Jail
Good.
for Old Crooks.
This should
Yeah,
save
it could
us
have been.
some
Yeah,
time.
make sure it could have been. Yeah. I don't... Well, you're better than that. So.
Come on, Tim.
And the 7 plus 1, the plus... Oh, no, sorry. Number 1. This is number 1. Sorry. 7 plus 1, George Floyd titles. Number 1, the last house on the left is the one with the mom we want to rob at gunpoint in front of her daughter. Okay. That seems like a little long. It's a little long title. I'm surprised the wife's daughter would use that title. And then the plus 1, this week's 7 plus 1.
That ain't nice!
And my question to you is, who should play George Floyd? Of course, well, why'd you keep it that way? Well, you can comment me, bro. Mind if I... The last king of Minnesota. The guy from the Green Mile? That makes sense. Michael Clark Duncan. And by the way, he was a decent guy.
I'm hurt pretty bad.
I don't think you should go.
How do you...
Don't worry about me. Go look for Vanderlyn.
I do. I'm going to highlights. And what's sad is that people here are more nervous than the people who are making the movie. Yeah. I know. You know Democrats are going to come out and just gush over this. Yeah, of course. It'll win. And it shows a side of George Floyd that we didn't know. A loving father who was sober and not at all an armed robber.
Could you please defend him? I'll walk off. I go for the draw if I don't get defended sometime.
All right.
I'd be better off invading someone's home at gunpoint and robbing her in front of her kids.
Yeah, than
for society finding out about
You stink.
They killed me. They killed me with my love. So thank your boss.
That movie's rough to take, by the way. I watched that recently. Green Mile. The acting in that execution scene is some of the best that I've ever seen in a film. Yeah. And that was a scary man. He was also a purple belt in jiu-jitsu. What? That's a man, if he wants to take your stuff, you just say, sure. Here, can I carry it for you?
Can I get someone else's stuff for you also? I'm happy to...
Yeah, I'll be a minion of sorts if you want. Watch Lateral Crowder Locks.
Damn critter! Let's make this quick.
This is making the rounds, and I just think it crystallizes entitlement, which is honestly perhaps the biggest problem we have in our country. If you think about it, what soils the country, or what corrodes it, people thinking that they are entitled. Insert whatever it is here. A degree that they haven't earned. A job that they haven't earned. A spot that they haven't earned. Entitlement allows people to come in and whisk you away on the wings of equity. Right? That's what happens. Equity. It's not equality. Equity. The same thing you see with relationships. You see this a lot where people think that they're entitled to a perfect relationship. They're entitled to a perfect man. They're entitled to a perfect man. They're entitled to the perfect children even though they don't put in the efforts of parenting. They're entitled to the perfect body. That's where we used to be, but now they're entitled to claim that they have a perfect body even though they have a blood type of pudding. Everything is guaranteed to everyone all the time. And it appears as though that even extends to obese, belligerent women in exit rows who refuse to take part in the exit row protocol. Have I set this up clearly? I hope so. This was a flight, I believe, out of North Carolina. It had to be entirely deplaned because there was a passenger who, and this is, the video starts after this, but according to passengers in the plane, many passengers, quite a few began filming. The woman in question that you will see in the exit row refused to help when asked, "Hey, will you help in the situation of an emergency?" She said, "Oh, I'm not going to save everybody. If something happens, I'm going to save myself." Now, I don't know if you know this, the FAA regulations actually demand that exit row passengers verbally answer yes.
Yeah.
That they can perform exit row
And they
function.
must do it in English.
Yes.
Seems.
They have to do it in English. A nod doesn't work. Doesn't work. They say, I need a yes or no, sir, ma'am, or Z. So she said, no, I'm going to save myself. And then people began rolling the cameras. Watch the entitled minutes. So, Boss, did you ask her? Remember, if any of you haven't read Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, and by the way, you can also find this in the Bible, worry about yourself. You can't control everybody else. Also, I guarantee that she asked the other lady to agree. It's not a race thing. I'm willing to bet the other lady, black, white, yellow, precious in his sight, I have no idea the race of the other lady, she probably answered yes. You know they found a black guy to ask her nicely.
Yeah.
They're like, Jerome, we got another one.
Frontier spirit.
Frontier.
Come on, let's get this over with.
I love that everybody else is calling her out, but right away, it's the victim mindset of the entitlement. Did you
Mr. Marston? Mr. Marston! Mr. Marston! Here you go, Mr. Marston.
Put that stuff away.
You banged your head. Nastas and I carried you down. Nastas heard the shots and he hurried up to rescue you, and he carried you down. I improvised an escape plan. I'm more of a planner than a man of action.
Thank you, gentlemen. Friends of mine are with Vanderland.
We must try to reason with them, sir. Vanderland's gang contains several natives. We must meet with them and try to save them from disaster.
My people have already endured many disasters. Before, this was all our land.
And now we have brought you civilization. Well, sure, it hasn't been easy, but it hasn't been easy for any...
Ah, Marston, he's still around.
What's your problem, partner?
Please be more careful in the future.
Good.
The violence in this town just keeps getting worse. I blame the moving pictures.
Don't cross John Marston. They say he's killed babies.
They're also coming from behind us as well.
You look like you have lived quite a while.
Mr. Marston?
Nice to see you. I hope I find you well. Marston, sir! It's good to see you, Oldbean. Good to see you.
And you too, Professor.
Forgive me. I am in a state of remarkable agitation. Partly due...
What the hell?
Where the devil is Nastas? He should be here with the horses. Where is he? Where is he?
Greatest drives of his career.
My heart's beating like a drum.
Try to calm down, Professor.
Calm down. I've never been so excited in all my life.
Hello, Professor. Mr. Marston.
These first two plays are really good examples of how it goes to be able to handle. I mean, this is how
Come on!
This is it. Years of research.
What were you talking about back there? Where are we going?
Nastas has set up a meeting. A powwow, I think they call it. A meeting of minds, of souls. Indians and whites, academics and criminals coming together to find a common understanding.
Nastas, this fool's making no sense.
Some of Vanderland's men have agreed to meet with Professor McDougal up at Bear Claw Cabin.
Why the hell would they want to do that?
I think they are interested to find out what conclusions the white man has reached on hundreds of years of culture and society from the comfort of his hotel room.
Wonderful! Do you think I could ask for a skin sample from the soles of their feet?
it's over. The drive is over, and it's just a lot of things.
I don't
he
think
has
that's
to do,
a good idea.
Quickly under pressure. Yeah, these are huge. Like, you always hear people say, like, well, the prevent, it only prevents you from winning. And this is not prevent defense. No. This is coming at you here. Like you said, they have the overload on that side. It works. They have a couple of untouched rushers here. But if that play is designed from a defensive standpoint, it was to end the drive. We're going to sack it. Yeah. The clock's going to run. Yep. They're going to have to take it away. Yep. And Tom makes sure that it doesn't happen. And obviously the drive continues. But that's one of those plays that people don't talk about.
No, it's one of those subtle reasons why he was so great. And again, this is this is him at a very young age. It's not 7 seasons in or what have you. It's his first year as a starter.
This will fetch a good price.
Defense, a lot of veteran players, and their coordinators trying to end the drive here as well. And I think obviously Tom did a great job of
Come on.
in order to convert any drive.
My goodness, I'm still
most likely would have ignored us and moved on.
All very well for you to say. Perhaps you have some kind of tribal bond with these animals, but I, sir, have nothing but my innate instinct for self-preservation.
This is it.
To be able to put us in position to try to...
Come on!
Don't look very friendly, bunch, do they?
Yeah.
Stick close, Mr. Marston. I'm a little out of my comfort zone.
I think he understood how much his eyes manipulated the defense, and you know, you can see the weak side linebacker here. He's reading. Tom's bringing him over with his head and eyes. You know, and
hello,
he
gentlemen.
slides in this direction because he knows Troy's coming back.
Damn it!
And if he can move,
You have to get us out of here!
Just keep your head down!
He understood how to manipulate zone defense so well, and it was, you know, early, like I said, early in his career. And
Kill the stars! This is a nightmare! Do something!
Stay down and keep quiet!
Leave me alone in here!
Some of the forgotten players in the past. There's going to be a lot more that keep coming and making.
A good example here. So, you know, the pressure. This is again. Obviously, we need.
Kill the stars!
Marston!
Get us out of here! Whatever you do, please don't leave me in here!
Which, you know, in this type of a situation, but yeah, we're looking
I've about enough of field work
gain a
today.
few more yards.
Time to return home,
Here he is,
sir.
redirecting.
Right. Let's go now while we got the chance.
Yes, let's get out of this hellhole and back to civilization.
You know, this is within the drive, so it's not like we had a chance to have a team meeting in a firm session.
Come on!
Bingo. He goes ahead. He handles it.
We should move quickly. There's plenty more where they came from.
God, I feel terrible. My head is pounding.
I think he would know how to handle it the second time. He was the
Get him shot at him, do that
It's
to
like
you.
my body has aged 10 years.
Stop
He just,
moaning and...
you know, it didn't take many. Him to watch.
Put your gun down, Fred!
So fun,
come on!
This is small.
Come on!
Like, there's 21 seconds.
I guess this completes my research. Finished, done, complete. Shiftable with one sentence. A savage mind cannot be civilized.
We got ambushed by Dutch's gang. It's a little soon to be drawing conclusions on an entire people.
Very disheartening.
Come on! I've seen something, nurse me! Yeah!
Takes the game winning field goal, bear with the county, which Josh McDaniel at this point winning his first Super Bowl. I would love to take his skill levels to the best learn and figure out
Come on!
whatever job they're
What is supposed to do?
Come on! Whoa!
Shy, big man. Taking time with me.
Go! Easy. Let's go.
Safe and sound. Thank the Lord.
So much for a meeting of minds.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I could be boiling in a pot right now if it wasn't for you.
Get some rest, Professor.
Do about it. Sorry, gotta go.
Boss don't enforce themselves.
You look like you haven't been pumped in quite a while. Brandy like a steer anytime. You can believe
How about
it
a game
or
of
not,
poker
but
then?
I actually...
No harm done.
Hey, you look like a blackjack player. A handsome blackjack player. Yes.
Yeah, and you know, you're as a quarterback, your mindset has to be, like you said, geez, not only do I need to you know, I need a huge this drive because you got to think about this play as a 20-some yard gain, but the clock's over the whole time. So we're going to lose, you know, 20 seconds minimum on this play, you know, and so, all right, we only have 40 left when we snap the next one. We got to get going on the next one, too. So, you know, again, there's a minute to go here. And just quickly lined up, you know, gets the
Oh, hi.
really quickly, and then there he is again with another chunk of play. You know, so he in the first two plays of this drive puts us in a position where now at least you know we're going to throw it to the end zone, which is what we all want to accomplish. He does it the first, you know, the first two opportunities that he gets us there. This is probably as good of an example of he
The next
to the
time I
right,
get charged
you know,
full price for anything in this town, everyone's
gets
going
his head
to
back
jail.
here at the volley. You know, and here's Austin, who hasn't been with us the whole year now. You know, so here's Tom throwing to another guy that, you know, under pressure, just a different, you know, there's a different relationship between Austin Collie and Tom than there is with Julian or Gronkowski. And, you know, Tom's trusting him in a critical situation. Great footwork, great mechanics, great ball placement.
Hello there.
Here he goes. And then, here we go.
Some of those damn cowboys refuse to accept the 20th
So
century.
if we don't convert this, we don't even have a chance to win the game.
I really must go. Heard there's trouble brewing. Goodbye.
Yeah, you're thinking, I gotta go. Well, Edelman's not even in the game. So it's Aaron, Mike, Owen, Awanui, DB, Golden, Austin Collie, and Kimbrel Tompkins. You know, you got two rookies, you know, and a guy who literally hadn't been there that long. So, you know, again, it speaks to Tom's ability to adapt and play with really anybody.
There's nothing
and do
John
it under
Marshall
pressure
can do to me that hundreds don't
Again,
try.
here it is. He's not looking right, left, right. He knows what he wants to do. Diagonal coverage. Still, his feet are where they want to be, and he throws a great pass to Collie and trusts him enough to make
Oh, yes, I know about you.
I don't like foreigners coming to Blackwater for work. Not Mexicans. Now that's just hearsay.
Come! Sorry, I'm always bumping into the wrong people.
Cougar was right away. He's trying to figure out where the single is. Is there anybody that's got single coverage? Certainly not these guys in the slot. They're getting double teamed, but as you can see, the ball's already because he's already done.
It's right over that bend.
Okay.
Well, hello there.
I heard that cat.
Look out, mister. Come on.
Come here a minute, will you? Hello there, sir. You look like a man who can do an art. The sooner you find him, the better. Hello to you.
So, Josh, on this play, like, the coverage is pretty good. Yeah. Like, Jabari Greer is in position to make a play. Yep. And I know the throw is perfect, but do you just have to, you know, the situation.
All right today.
Yeah, I got to take a shot because this is a play that you guys were up against the flip
All right there.
You didn't make it.
Yeah, that's right. This is a, you know, there's no match.
The newsman is just blowing smoke at John Marshall.
cards are ready for